If the Obama administration decides to prosecute over those torture memos, where should they place the blame? Let's go to Carlos. He's at the politics desk. But who could be under the gun here? Hey, Carlos.
Hey, contest a lot of folks. In fact, some say go after the officials who authorized the harsh interrogations. Others want to target people who actually carried them out. Now, of course, there are those who say both parties are responsible, but can we ask the CIA to do our dirty work, then take the fall for it later? Joseph Finder is a contributor to the Daily Beast. He's also author of several spy novels, including his latest. You see it right there, Vanish. Joseph joins us live right now from Boston. Joseph, thank you for joining us.
Hey, Carlos, nice to be here.
So I love what you write. You write that it's like we're seeing a kabuki dance of outrage involving the torture issue. What do you mean when you say that?
It's totally outrageous. It's hypocritical in the extreme for Democrats, especially in Congress, to profess outrage about how shocked they are that torture is going on, when in fact the leaders have known for years this was going on. And they could have said something earlier, and they did not. And that I find really outrageous.
But now, Joseph, do we know definitively that they didn't? Because we look at people like former Florida Senator Bob Graham, a man who I worked for at some point and who was chairman of the Intelligence Committee, say that no, we should push further, and we didn't know all of this. Are we clear that Democrats were fully apprised?
They were fully apprised. Nancy Pelosi and Jane Harman were fully apprised as to what kind of torture, exactly what the techniques were that were going on. Later, Nancy Pelosi and Jane Harman both said that they objected. They sent a classified letter to the CIA's general counsel protesting. Well, that letter has been declassified, and guess what? It did not protest. All it said was, "Are you sure this is legal?" The letter said, "I want to make sure the White House knows about this. I want to make sure the president has approved of it." That is totally different from saying, this is outrageous, we shouldn't be doing it.
Now, Joseph, if we go back some 30-plus years to the Church Commission, former Senator Frank Church led a commission that looked at some of the CIA excesses of the 60s and 70s. What does that tell us about what kind of investigation you think is likely to take place, if any, surrounding some of the issues from the War on Terror?
Okay, I don't think that Eric Holder should ask for a special prosecutor. I don't think he will, frankly. I think what may happen is that there may be a commission that looks into it. And I'll tell you something, this would not be a witch hunt. When Dick Cheney says there are documents out there, classified documents you guys refuse to release, that show that torture worked, my feeling is, let's find out. I don't think Dick Cheney knew. I think, don't forget, Dick Cheney was the guy who thought we had intelligence that justified going after invading Iraq on the basis of weapons of mass destruction. Turned out to be wrong. It would be useful for us to have a commission like the 9/11 Commission. Let me explain. The 9/11 Commission gets a lot of criticism, but the fact is that brought out a lot of important information, a lot of truth. As a result of the 9/11 Commission, for example, we found out something we did not know before, that 50 to 60 people within the CIA knew that the al-Qaeda hijackers were in the country before 9/11. We would not have known that if it weren't for the 9/11 Commission. So a commission that does not seek to prosecute is completely healthy. I think what Obama's doing is fantastic. I think he's handling it just right. What he's doing is he's saying, let's open the doors, open the windows, let the sun shine in.
Joseph Finder, we're gonna have to leave it there, but thank you so much for joining us. Joseph Finder, author of Vanished.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
The CIA says it